Good afternoon. His glory is my story. And I'm hurting a little bit. On the real. But I am going to pick up where I left off because I got a phone call. I couldn't put it on Do Not Disturb yesterday because I was waiting on the phone call. I'm actually waiting on one today, but yeah, what it is. So, yeah, it was about the blame game. So, who better to blame than me? It's crazy because anytime there was anything that needed to be done, I'm right there, let's get it done. I ain't care what it was. So, you know. But I think the next day they hit me with this thing called the 32J. It's like a write-up. And that's when they pulled the cameras and all this and that. Cause I told them, yeah, I wasn't feeling good. So I was outside most of the night. Excuse me. And I think the next day they sent me home. Well, they first started with a suspension with pay or whatever. And then they did their little investigation and all this and that, blah, blah, blah. And then they terminated me on July the 16th. They said they felt they was justified in their actions in terminating me. Mind you, I've been there 4 years. Never failed a drug test. I never been late. I always pick up shifts. Never had a write-up. Never had any problems with anybody. And the first offense, straight determination. Straight determination. First offense. Like first time I ever really get a write-up or a talking to or anything. Straight determination. No, hey, don't do that again. Don't ever do that no more. Hey, we're gonna suspend you without a week pay or anything like that. Hey, we're gonna drug test you, breathalyze you, anything like that. Some shit I could pass, you know what I'm saying, with no problem. But March this year, 2025 now, would have made my 5-year top out. And here I am, 4 years and a couple months in or whatever, 4 years and some months. I ain't never nothing. Never failed a drug test, never been late. No write-ups. The only 2 points I had because they messed up my FMLA. So them the only 2 points I had because they messed up. But first offense, straight to fire. That's crazy. That's crazy. What makes it even more crazy because I think about 2 weeks before my incident happened, I was a guy, Wild Bill. Billy Bob, what they call him. But he hit the plane horizontal stabilizer twice with the hangar door. Not once, but twice. Like he hit that junk, then he bagged it up and got a little running room and hit it again. And then ducked off and took his coat off and like changed or whatever so he could be inconspicuous like he was hiding or whatever. We supposed to be integrity based. At least I was willing to own up to what I did. Yeah, I took time to consider my health. You hit a plane with the hangar door and then hid. Something wrong now. But so union doing what they do, trying to get my job back. But it was crazy because they had 14 incidents kind of the similar in LAX. Okay, but from what I heard, those were habituals. Meaning they done did that more than once out there. This is my first time ever, literally. Just the only thing I did was took time to consider my health. They said I violated company policy because I wasn't in the building. Whether I'm in the building or not, I still was helping people. I had my phone. I was talking to the mechanics. I was in contact with the other crew chief. All right, so to prove that, I printed out receipts to get to the union for the arbitration and all this and that. You know, I printed out my call log and showed them where I made phone calls and people called me. I printed out my text log to show them I was in contact with the other crew chief. It's crazy because they were like, management said they were looking for you at 2:30, but it showed at 2:31 where I had contacted the other crew chief and asking him, was everything okay? He never responded. Wink, wink, make me think they was in cahoots or something. But you know, that's another story. We ain't gonna worry about that. Remind you, I'm still praying the prayer of Jabez, so I gotta trust God because at this point, I literally just re-signed my lease. You know what I'm saying? To extend my stay down here in Grand Prairie. And I don't know if you know about re-signing a lease, but if you do, when you re-sign your lease anywhere, apartment, house, whatever, they tack on some extra charges and raise your rent. So now, I done re-signed my lease. Everything going up. I ain't working. My wife is, but I ain't. What it is. We're gonna continue to trust God and pray. And so, a month later, I'm trying to make sure I don't skip over now, because I'm debating if I want to elaborate a little more. Well, no, I said all I need to say because I printed out my call log and I printed out my text log and gave it to the union or whatever for them to do their thing. But the union said they still waiting to hear back because, like I said, the stuff that's happening in LA. And right now, the company feel like they was justified in their termination of me. Good work. Never been a problem. First time he take time to consider his health. Gone. All right, cool. Okay, so still praying a prayer, Jabez. Still trusting God, still moving forward. You know. I had just started going back to church. Because one of my coworkers had gave me a flyer from his church. As I was praying this prayer, he gave me a flyer from his church. And I ended up going there. Cool preacher. The Key Church. North Fort Worth. If you know about it, come through. Great dude. Damien Holiday. I like it. So I ended up going. And then I went again. And I think I went about the third time. I ended up joining. I like preachers who done been through some stuff because I done been through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I can relate. That's why I can feel when their story is genuine. You know what I'm saying? So coming up on the end of August, still ain't working. Oh yeah, I forgot they denied me unemployment. Yeah. So I tried to file for unemployment. They denied me unemployment because they said I violated company policy. Okay. I violated company policy. All right, so I started working again at this place called Launch Technical Services. Contract. Never did contract work before. But This part 2, I'm going to show you on how these jobs really don't give a damn about you. That's why it's best to do your own thing, be your own boss. So, I started contracting August 27th. This place called Launch Technical Services. It's out there in North Fort Worth as well. It's already an hour away. So, I was driving an hour away to go to church. So, I can drive an hour to the job, to and from. So, get on with them, working. It was actually okay at first, 4 days a week, 4 tens, off, getting paid every week, getting paid every Friday. I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm like, this is even better. I get the chance to kick it with my family, off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Get paid every week. Cool. That's what I thought. For one, I'm still praying this prayer Jabez, still going to church. I'm yet to get a full week pay. Like, I think when I started, it was coming up on Labor Day weekend, something like that. Yeah. So, when I first started, they started you in the middle of the week, like a Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it was a Wednesday. So, I think the first week, I got 3 days. The next week is Labor Day week, so another 3 days. Week after that, I finally got a full week. And then the week after that, I was in the hospital. Like, come on, man. And then I finally bounced back. I get a couple days in. Week after that, my wife in the hospital. Golly. I'm telling you, that prayer Jabez is powerful, man, because God's just testing you and shaking you up and testing you. He got to make sure you're strong enough for what's really about to happen in your life. That's why I know I'm blessed, because I know something is really major getting ready to happen, because I'm still dealing with it. It might not look like it, but I'm still going through it. So hold on, let me keep going. So, wife ended up in the hospital for 3-4 days. So here I go another week. Still can't get a full week. She get out of the hospital, check on her, make sure she good. I get a couple more days. My daughter in the hospital. They talking about her bone deteriorating in her ear, like she might be losing her hearing. I'm like, time I ready to just throw in the towel. Devil just constantly just swinging, but I know God ain't brought me this far to leave me. Still praying, still trusting God, still moving forward. Thankfully, they did their studies, took all the medicine. I get better, my wife get better, my daughter not losing her hearing, but they did want to do a sleep study on her that we literally just did Saturday. What was that, the 4th? Yeah. So, it's just non-stop. Still couldn't get a full week. So we coming into October. About in the beginning of October. I think I finally get a full week. Then I finally get another full week. Coming up on towards the end of October now. Well, October 25th, I messed around and fall at work. I took a step and I slid on the board. And the board started to slide and made me do a split, and I fell backwards inside the aft cargo on the ribs, the side of the aft cargo. I'm like, I'm a resilient dude, I bounce back. I get up, I'm okay. But of course, I tell the lead about it, because that's what you're supposed to do. Hell, I ain't hiring for no drug test. I can pass that shit. That ain't no problem. Excuse my language. Go write the statement. Mind you, I never been on no type of accident at work, so I don't know how the whole thing go. I don't know about writing a statement, but I wrote down what happened. I put down, I slid on the board. I was falling. Braced myself, kind of caught myself with my elbow, but I fell on my back and inside inside the rib area of the aft cargo. You know, it was probably about 5-6 people up there. You know what I'm saying? So I easily had witnesses, but I didn't know that you need to make a whole yeah, I got this witness, that witness, this witness, that witness, this witness. You live and you learn. But I got people to this day right now like, man, hey, I could have easily wrote a statement for you. If you need me to write a statement, I can. It's crazy. So I go to the doctor because the next day was a Saturday. I was off. But Monday, I can't barely stand up. Mind you, I had back surgery in 2021. Yeah, I had back surgery in 2021. So they ended up sending me to their doctor. They pulled me to the back, barely able to walk in there, do that little drug test and all this, recommend me for physical therapy. And they put so many restrictions on me where they can't take me off work, but they can restrict me from coming to the floor. So that's what they do. I can't see. But yeah, so I'm going to physical therapy. Mind you, I still have to see my doctor back in Memphis every 2 months because that's how he got it set up or whatever. But at this point, he had pushed it out until like November or December because his daughter was in a car accident or something like that. So I'm seeing that doctor and I'm telling them all this, you know. I'm trying to keep it real. I'm trying to keep it 100. Because if they see these pain meds in my system and they're like, why are you taking this? Then it's a problem. But since I'm telling y'all what's going on with me, it's still a problem. So I tell them all about my history, what's going on. Okay, so here it is. October going into November. I'm doing the physical therapy. Coming in while they still trying to figure it out, while everything is still working together. Man, I'm still hurting. Like to this day, I'm still hurting. But at the same time, I ain't got no choice but to push through it because I gotta do what I gotta do. And yes, I tried the ice bath, Pt.8. It just, I think I need more ice. I don't know. But I think I'm gonna have to start right there for now. But it's a little more to it because this is the second job. And the crazy part about it is this actually really ain't nothing but the second job. And I had my whole A&P career, now that I think about it. Because like when I started at PSA, that's a sister branch to American Airlines. And then you got American Airlines, which is the mother branch. They one company, but they two different, people. Because one is regional, one is mainline. But I still had the same employee number at both. So I look at that as only one job or one place I've been. And at this place called Lunch, that's the second place I've been in my A&P career. And I'm going to finish telling y'all about them when I come back. Because, like I said, I am hurting. I'm pretty sure you probably wonder why I'm rocking. But that's why. Because I am hurting right now. And I was trying not to take no medicine today because I'm low, actually. But I'm hurting. So look like I'm finna have to go and take something because I'm hurting. But I continue to trust God and just keep moving forward, man. You know, fly high. Until next time.